Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you for joining me today. Today's project features one of the new products from the Stampin' Up 2020-2021 catalogue, and it is the Field of Flowers stamp set, which is on page 117 of the new catalogue. Now this stamp set comes as a bundle. This is the fabulous stamp set. It's a photopolymer with 14 stamps, and it also comes with it coordinates with the Confetti Flowers Border punch. Now you can buy them singly, but if you purchase them as a bundle you will save 10%. So the card I'm going to make today with this set is this one here, and I'm using this fabulous long image here and the always. I love the font of that word, always. And we are also going to use the confetti punch to punch out a few of these little flowers. And we're going to be using our Stamparatus. So I'm going to bring the Stamparatus in just a moment. The Stamparatus is our Stampin' Up positioning tool. So I've used half a piece of cardstock of purple posy, and I've just cut it in half and scored. That's the base of the card. We're using another piece of purple posy for this top half. There's the stamped mat, which is 10.5 by 10.5 centimeters, and then a strip of whisper white, which is 10.5 by 10.5 by 3.5. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp this image here using the Stamparatus. So I've already gone ahead and put the Stamparatus on the plate, and I've made a little mark here on the side of the grid paper, so I know where to position my cardstock. So I'm bringing in the magnet. The Stamparatus comes with 2 magnets. Just going to position that, and the ink I'm using for this one is actually Pretty Peacock. So I'm just going to ink up the Pretty Peacock right here. Don't worry if you get ink on the plate, because it won't transfer to the card. Straight. Press down, and I can see I didn't get quite enough ink on that little piece there at the end. So the beauty of the Stamparatus is that you can go back and just reapply a little bit more ink there. So perfect. Now I'm going to flip the cardstock over in the other direction, so that way I've got this mirror image happening here. Reposition that in the line that I've made on my grid paper. Apply some more ink to my stamp. Make sure I get plenty on this time. Here we go. Hold down, press. Voila! Perfect. This large border stamp is fabulous for the Stamparatus. Right, so we'll leave that ink pad open because we're going to need it again. The next piece of stamping we're going to do will be just around the border of the base of the card, and I've used a little bit of soft seafoam. It's a very soft, delicate colour against the purple posy, and it's just a little bit of random stamping of one of the smaller flowers. I'm using that one there actually. Just a little bit, just to bring a little bit more colour in. You can go off the edge, doesn't matter how many you put on really. You might do one more there. Here we go. Close that one up. The next piece of stamping will be on our whisper white piece of card, which as I said is cut at 10.5 by 3.5. That's correct. And we're going to bring in the Grapefruit Grove ink pad this time and ink up that beautiful sentiment ways. out of the way. I'm just stamping towards the middle. Go. That might be a little bit high at the top actually. I think we'll get away with it. It's a little bit high. I got that one right centered in the middle, but it is a little bit high. But we're not going to worry today. And always my friend, I'm going to stamp the My Friend in Pretty Peacock. Here we are. That's that done. Pop them out of the way. And finally, we're going to use the Confetti Flowers Border Punch, just with a piece of the soft seafoam ink. Soft seafoam cardstock. I'm just going to pop it in here that way and punch out the flowers. Now, this stamp set, these flowers that I've just punched out, they also coordinate with a stamp set in here. So if you use that stamp right there, line it up into the border punch, you'll be able to punch out the inked image as well. I'm just going with the flowers today. They're so cute, they work with anything. So before we go any further, let's attach this to our card base. Actually, we'll attach this first, I think, just with some adhesive, which was in front of me a few minutes ago and now has decided it does not want to be. And here it is. I'm not popping this up with a dimensional, just laying it flat. Yeah, so that's that one done, and let's then attach that one with some dimensionals. Whoops, I want to throw away my flowers I punched out. All right. All right, let's pop that on there. I'm just centering it as much as I can. Right, now I'm just going to dot these little flowers around here. With the larger ones, I'm just going to fold them up, just give them a little bit of a scrunch up so they have a little bit of texture, a little bit of height, I should say. And I'm going to put some Tombow down the places where I want them, and then I'll use my take your pick tool, or sorry, I'll use my my tool here to pop them. Just going to put the glue straight down. I just find that a little bit easier. Or you can attach it sorry, you can put the glue straight onto the whatever works for you is fine. And there, this is a great, very versatile border punch, and I just know that I'm going to be using it a lot. It's a lot. Here it is. Done. So there is the card using Purple Posy, Soft Sea Foam, Grapefruit Grove, Pretty Peacock inks, and this wonderful new Field of Flowers stamp set and the coordinating Confetti Flowers Border Punch. I hope you enjoyed the video. All the products I've used are in the description bar below. If you would like more information, please feel free to contact me via my Stampin' Up website or via email stampingmary@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye.